on behalf of myself and the new Mrs. Newman, I'd like to start by saying an enormous thank you to each of you who has joined us today to celebrate our marriage.
Jenn was born at 6 p.m. on the 5th of December, 1994. There you go. It's the first time in a long while I've got that right. Weighing in at 7 pounds 10 ounces. It took her 14 hours to emerge that day, and 20 years on, this is still her personal best time for getting ready before a night out. Jake, I feel today that we're not so much losing a daughter. Instead, we're celebrating your appointment as Jenn's full-time carer. So welcome to the family, Captain. I know it's been a long and stressful probation period, but I'm pleased to confirm that you've passed with flying colours.
Marriage is all the best in living. It's sharing good times, understanding and forgiving. It is contentment, joy and laughter, believing in each other and supporting hopes and dreams. Marriage deepens and enriches every facet of life. Sorrows are halved and joys are doubled. Together you will be stronger to meet whatever life holds for you both. Are you, Jake Michael Newman, free lawfully to marry Jennifer Kate Gransby?
I am.
And now Jen. Are you, Jennifer Kate Gransby, free lawfully to marry Jake Michael Newman? I, Jake Michael Newman.
I, Jake Michael Newman.
Take thee, Jennifer Kate Gransby.
Take thee, Jennifer Kate Gransby.
To be my wedded wife.
To be my wedded wife.
And now Jen, if you can say these words to Jake. I, Jennifer Kate Gransby.
I, Jennifer Kate Gransby.
Take thee, Jake Michael Newman.
Take thee, Jake Michael Newman.
To be my wedded husband.
To be my wedded husband.
Jake, do you promise to love, cherish and care for Jen for the rest of your lives together?
I do.
And Jen, do you promise to love, cherish and care for Jake for the rest of your lives together?
This is Everything I Know About Love by Dolly Alderton. I know that love can be loud and jubilant. It can be dancing in the swampy mud in the pouring rain at a festival and shouting, "You are amazing," over the band. It's introducing them to your colleagues at a work event and basking in pride as they make people laugh and make you look lovable just by dint of being loved by them. It's laughing until you wheeze. It's waking up in a country neither of you have ever been before. It's skinny dipping at dawn. It's walking along the street together on a Saturday night and feeling the entire city is yours. It's a big, beautiful, ebullient force of nature. I also know that love is a pretty quiet thing. It's lying on the sofa together drinking coffee, talking about where you're going to go that morning to drink more coffee. It's folding down pages of books you think they'd find interesting. It's hanging up their laundry when they leave the house, having moronically forgotten to take it out of the washing machine. It's saying, "You're safer here than in a car," as they hyperventilate on an EasyJet flight to Dublin. It's the texts. "Hope your day goes well. How did today go? Thinking of you today." And "Picked up loo roll." I know that love happens under the splendour of moon and stars and fireworks and sunsets. But it also happens when you're lying on blow-up air beds in a childhood bedroom, sitting in A&E, or in the queue for a passport, or in a traffic jam. Love is a quiet, reassuring, relaxing, pottering, pedantic, harmonious hum of a thing. Something you can easily forget is there, even though its palms are outstretched beneath you in case you fall.
And then if you can say these words to Jen after me. Jen, I choose you to be my partner in life.
Jen, I choose you to be my partner in life.
And I give you this ring.
And I give you this ring.
As a reminder of the commitment.
As a reminder of the commitment.
I have made to you today.
I have made to you today.
I promise to respect you as an individual.
I promise to respect you as an individual.
And to strive to make you happy.
And to strive to make you happy.
Whatever the future holds for us both.
Whatever the future holds for us both.
I will honour and support you.
I will honour and support you.
Okay. If you want to give Jen Jake's ring. Thank you. And pop that on. And repeat these words after me. Jake, I choose you to be my partner in life.
Jake, I choose you to be my partner in life.
And I give you this ring.
And I give you this ring.
As a reminder of the commitment.
As a reminder of the commitment.
I have made to you today.
I have made to you today.
I promise to respect you as an individual.
I promise to respect you as an individual.
And to strive to make you happy.
And to strive to make you happy.
Whatever the future holds for us both.
Whatever the future holds for us both.
I will honour and support you.
I will honour and support you.
Thank you, Jack. Jake and Jen, you have made the declarations prescribed by law, and you have made solemn and binding marriage vows with each other in the presence of your guests, your witnesses, and Liz, the Registrar of Marriages. You have sealed those vows with the giving and receiving of wedding rings, and you have given each other a promise of lifelong commitment. So it now gives me great pleasure to pronounce you as husband and wife. You may kiss your
Jenn, like your mum, your perfect imperfections enhance your bubbly, caring personality. He's like that. Yeah, good. You brighten up every occasion and you bring so much joy into everyone's lives. We're extremely proud of what you've achieved so far in life, and we look forward to what lies ahead for you, Jake, and of course the Sprudel.
Finest wine, your love keeps getting better with the passing time. Tastes sweeter on my lips, countless days roll by. It can make a man grow bitter, but you've made this man better. After all these years, after all these years, I still love you. Through every single tear we've ever cried. 'Cause after all these years, I brought the two of us right here. No place I'd rather be. After all these years, takes a little faith for a man to move a mountain. Takes a whole lot more to move a man set in his ways. But there's a way about you that leads me to redemption. You always keep me moving. After all these years, and after all these years, I still love you. Through every single tear we've ever cried. 'Cause after all these years, I brought the two of us right here.
Much to her mum's horror, Jenn displayed a love for animals from a very early age. She and Chris had a variety of pets, including a rabbit, guinea pigs, and 2 gerbils. Jenn loved her furry friends, and when they finally departed for the pet shop in the sky, Jenn insisted that they were laid to rest in unmarked graves so Chris couldn't find them and dig them up for post-mortem examination. As we all know, as Jenn grew up, she was desperate to get a dog. God, don't we know it? She was desperate to get a dog. This first manifested itself at the age of 5 while staying with Grandad Phil and Grandma Janet. During their visit, Jenn convinced Chris he should pretend to be a dog for the whole weekend. This involved Chris performing tricks on Jenn's command and eating his meals from a bowl on the floor. Whilst this was strange behaviour, you might think, for brother and sister, more worrying was the fact that Grandma Janet, a retired head teacher, allowed it to happen in the first place.
The two of us right here, no place I'd rather be. After all these years, no place I'd rather be. After all these years. I still want you next to me after all these years.
For those of you that don't know how they met, so everything that basically Jake just said is an absolute lie. Jake stalked her in the gym for absolutely years. This whole muscle look that he's got going on was actually a result of how long he spent there looking at her, failing to pluck up the courage to go and speak to her. Finally, with a little bit of Dutch courage, he approached her at a party where he dribbled beer down himself whilst asking her, "What's your favourite Manchester United player?"
The way you're moving,
got me moving my own feet. The greatest feeling that I could ever dare to dream is you.
Congratulations, Jenn and Jake. Lovely, lovely day. Grandad would have loved it.
Let's not waste time or take this slow. We've got miles behind us, but miles to go. So let's just break this down to the simplest truth. You and I as one will always be better than two.
Despite her mum's intense dislike for animals, Jenn was not to be discouraged. Having caught Jake at a weak moment during lockdown, she presented him with a brown, fluffy bundle of joy. And our first granddog, Ozzy the Sprue.
Would you be mine? And I hope you know I will love you for the rest of my life. Let's not waste time or take this slow. We've got miles behind us, but miles to go. So let's
and make an appropriate volume of noise to welcome Mr. and Mrs. Newman!
always be better than two.
Jake, it's been a pleasure to get to know you over the past few years. We've seen how much you love and respect Jenn and how happy you make her feel. We're delighted to welcome you, Sal, Mick and Danny into our family and wish you, Jenn, all the best for the future, for a long future together.
Let's not waste time or take this slow. We've got miles behind us, but miles to go. So let's just break this down to the simplest truth. You and I as one will always be better than two. Yeah, you and I as one will always be better than two.
Jenn, you are often the glue to our household, keeping me and Ozzy in check and crucially always ensuring the cupboards are full. You pick me up when I'm at my lowest. You encourage me when I'm at my best. You always put everyone else before yourself, often to your own detriment. You are playful, fun, and always the life and soul of the party. Your list of qualities is truly endless, but I'd like to wrap this up by saying I'm beyond proud to call you my wife. We've plenty more adventures to go, and there's no one else I'd rather do it with than you. So for the last time, please could you all be upstanding and raise a glass to my beautiful wife. To Jenn.